Abdullah here for Stretford, Paddock. Manchester United 1, Wolverhampton 0. Bit of a tight game. The first half, Fred losing the ball higher up the pitch. You know, not really dominating that midfield, giving Wolverhampton way too many chances. But we're seeing that dealt with the man who was making his debut, four-time Champions League winner, World Cup winner, Raphael Varane. And that, you know, that ability really showed in that game. You know, so composed with the ball coming towards him, just steps back, lets everything drop in front of him. You know, good composure with the ball as well, coming out of his feet, both of his feet. The passing was great in terms of in the air. So good dealing with all the pressure as well. Him alongside Maguire. Maguire, obviously nothing stand out really from him, but you know, dealt with it with a couple of blocks with the chances he had. David De Gea made a couple of decent saves as well. But from that first half, I think Manchester United upped the levels a bit in the second half. Mason Greenwood was getting in a lot more after he moved out onto the right. Jadon Sancho, not a great debut, but you know, we've seen younger players come from abroad. Of course, he was there initially, but you know, going to the Bundesliga, you know, and being the star man at Dortmund, you know, coming here, you know, you got Bruno, you got Mason Greenwood, Marcus, those players across the team. He's not always going to be the main focus in this team, so hopefully that allows him to, you know, settle into the side and, you know, get better performances from him compared to today. But, you know, Martial came onto the left, didn't really do much, but the main guy for me in that second half was Mason Greenwood, you know, getting down the right from that nice pass from Paul Pogba around the corner, who I thought upped his level as well in the second half. Loads of progressive passes, getting his foot on the ball a lot more. And I thought overall, Fred was really a downfall in that midfield. Yeah, Paul Pogba will get caught out a couple of times, but at the end of the day, he's actually progressing the ball, creating chances, getting us into the final third a lot more. And I think I'd take Fred losing the ball if there was that level of risk, you know, where he'd get the reward at the end. And, you know, for Manchester United, I think going into this market, before the international break, they've really got to dig out a midfielder, whether it's a Neves, whether it's a Fred, whether it's a Neves, whether it's a Camavinga. You know, we've seen Neves today when he was under pressure, playing it out so well. Not the most amazing midfielder that he can come and, you know, buy in the market right now, but I still think he makes a difference in this Manchester United team. A lot more authority on the ball, a lot more composure, a better range of passing. He also does the defensive work, so I can see him and Scott do well together, because Paul Pogba clearly in a final third a lot more effective, so he's probably going to get pushed into the final third, but can still play deep in some games. It's just about managing these players' minutes, and with Paul Pogba and Bruno, you're not going to be playing them every game. Donny needs to be getting a sniff, because what are we doing right now? You know, if he's not going to play, why did we keep him this summer? Why didn't we find a buyer? Why weren't we honest with him and his agent? That is a big thing. And you know, coming back from the international break, you know, you've got Cristiano Ronaldo, who's gonna, you know, up the levels, the standards in this team. Everyone has to step their game up. We see Mason Greenwood, you know, our best player so far this season, in my opinion. You know, really step up. 3 goals already, fantastic from the young man, and he just keeps improving his game. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Mason Greenwood. His all-round game, the things that were frustrating me in the past, and I'd say, like, you know, with younger players, you always got to give them time, but the things that I've seen from him at academy level, the levels that he can reach, you know, I felt like he's starting to do them when he comes in and he gets the ball a lot more composed, passing's a lot better, movement can be a tad better, can improve on that, but I'm sure he'll develop that. But the lethal finishing is what Mason Greenwood can give you, and I think even allowing Jadon Sancho to settle into this team, if you get Marcus back, we've seen Mason Greenwood can play on the right, Eddie Cavani comes back into the team, so there's positives for United with all the whole thing with the midfield. I'd like our build-up to be better as well in terms of the negative aspect. Yeah, like I said, going into the market for a midfielder in the last few days, not sure if we can pull that off. It's going to be very important for Manchester United going deep into the season, what we're going to do with this Fred thing, because 2 games now on the bounce, not great at all. You know, we've got to reevaluate Ollie, you know, with the international break, taking that time to look at the footage. What can we do from what we have from these crop of players, or go into the market and buy someone? Anyways, guys, before I head off, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any Stretford Paddock videos. If you want to see more of me talking absolute rubbish in front of the camera, then hit the link in the description for Pure Ball, and I'll see you guys soon.